Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on now. I haven't been drinking. I stopped drinking a couple hours ago. Basically by the time I was done playing that Madden game. But just for proof that I changed his number, 7 Love has now improved to 9 Love. That's rough. Real rough. So they played he's played 3 games and he only has 9 points. Alright, like I said, next game is Bobcats or the Bobcats at the Huskies. It's another home game for the Huskies.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with colleagues.
Tonight's game
And Ken Smith.
brought to you by rock climbing or bouldering. Sometimes you just need to go out and have some fun.
Taking a look at Charlotte. They've only come
Bye,
out in
Ernie.
front.
Tonight's storyboard
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of
and
the
storylines. Cut bees, keep bees. And will Tyreek Evans chuck the game away for the 4th or 5th time?
Draw attention.
Let's find out.
We say every night because the bigs don't seem to be stressed, but tonight, Chris, that is a factor.
Thank God big guys are back in the game. Kevin, you know, I got this opinion that there's a conspiracy against the big guys.
Shoot it, Bosh.
Big guys played in this basketball. You guys remember a guy by the name of Mikan? He was
Keep
pretty big.
bees.
So, yeah, tonight we have a great center matchup. Can't wait to watch this.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Andrew Wiggins. Chris Bosh is out there with Howard. Then there's Tyreek Evans. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Anthony's shot is off.
Cut bees.
On defense, Toronto. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
It's almost like a field goal kicker missing after all the hard work is put in. It's just a frustrating way to go down.
Smith outside. He feeds it to Carmelo. A 3-ball.
Mellow.
And it's Anthony again
Almost.
missing.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just
Bogdanovich.
fails to capitalize.
Bust.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single
Drew
time.
Holiday.
Holiday
Not
gets
a
the
bust.
bucket. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the inside, here's Bosh. And he
Bosh
makes
and
it
one.
through contact and gets the
There we
whistle,
go. There we go. That's what we
Awareness
need.
there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
too. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the
Dang,
night.
Nick just started drinking. He's already
It's
saying
still
stay home now.
varying opinions out there of what Andrew Wiggins can and can't do. But one thing that's indisputable, he's an incredible scorer. Whether it's half-court transition, he can flat out fill it up in a hurry.
Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Clifford. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he thinks their length should be an edge in this one. He told me
Bosh
our
coming
shot
out
blocking
strong.
can really help us as long as we play smart and avoid fouls. We want them to shoot over our length. That's one thing we do bring to the table. We'll see if that works out, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, David. So their focus, guys,
Carmelo.
is gonna be on defense
I
right
hit my
away.
threes.
Always a good
Anthony.
philosophy. Don't let an opponent get settled. Try to take them out of their game early.
Well, you know what, guys? One of the things that stand out to me is how well their team communicates on defense. I mean, they function as
Andrew
that's why
Wiggins.
Defense is a weapon for them.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Smith kicks to Anthony. Dishes it to Beasley. Holiday, the pass to Smith.
Beasley doing everything he
Shot
can to
clock
not
at
get
6.
cut. Even if he's not shooting the ball.
It's Anthony with the drive. Anthony missing again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Sinks the triple.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Charlotte leading by 4.
What a body block and no foul there.
Evans outside.
Tyreek realized his
And a
mistakes.
wide open look here for Wiggins.
Oh,
Good
man.
assist from Evans. That's now 8 points for Andrew Wiggins. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith kicks to Beasley.
Easy won't shoot it. You gotta be up close and personal.
Holiday.
Jrue Holiday.
And again, Toronto no luck.
And that would have been a big
for that
three
pass
if he
alone.
trained, answering back for the triple at the other end.
And here's Evans. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
Take that shot, Bosh. Do it, Bosh.
Outside Bosh. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Charlotte. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he's...
Basketball. This is my passion, on the court. It's my sanctuary.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win.
I don't know. I think this is a game where Beasley gets cut no matter what happens. He's just not putting up any numbers.
Still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how
Way to kick it out of
bounds.
bounds.
Having that
Like
fun on the
Doncic.
court.
Just want to keep games going, man. I don't want any fouls.
And now the second quarter
Oh,
just
yep.
getting set to start.
I think Beasley just got himself
Consider how
cut.
Charlotte is doing, guys. What do you think?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
We've got Joel Embiid. Beasley is out there with Anthony. Then it's Holiday. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And 2 shots coming up at the line.
Imagine getting bodied by
Fouled on
Chris
the shot.
Bosh.
Well, we see so many of these players, Chris, in the NBA reach notoriety very early in their careers, sometimes even while they're still in high school. What was it like growing up as a star athlete and all the hype that surrounds it? You were the #1 high school player in the country coming out.
Well, you have to stay focused. You know, I didn't grow up in this era of social media and everything. I can only imagine that pressure now, but really you have to stay focused. You have to realize that you're just in the middle of your goal. You're not a celebrity or a star yet, no matter how good you are on that level. Everybody in the
Oh, no,
NBA
Tyreek,
is
no.
the best player on their team at some point in time. So things are going to even it out. You have to stay focused, stay goal-oriented in school and in
Oh,
sports.
Beasley,
And
you have
hopefully
Drew
the
going
best
open.
things
You
will
have
happen.
Drew,
And if you're
Drew
lucky,
open going to the
right now,
hoop.
you have some real good people
But
around
hey,
you.
DSJ gonna bail you out.
Yeah, good mentors, right? That's got to be important.
Yeah, you definitely got to have good mentors, whether it's coaches that can encourage you to spend all your time on the court, and
Howard.
it's friends and family that encourage you to stay focused and not kind of get caught up with others that may not have a focus or
DSJ.
love or passion right now. So you just really need good people. It takes a village, and for guys that are feeling so much
Wiggins is free. Boom, shaka, laka.
Just imagine trying to handle that as a kid. So you definitely need a lot of good people around you in your corner to help you succeed in life.
I'm glad you
And on our
remembered that,
sideline, our
Nick.
reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Emmanuel Mudiay spent a year in China prior to the NBA rather than playing in college. A lot of people respect what he did while he was over there. He said, being in a foreign country,
Look at those
everything is
fundamentals. If
different.
only he could finish.
It made me mentally strong. Now in the NBA, he said, you've got to have confidence because every point guard in this league can play. You've got to keep that edge and be prepared at all times. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Mental fortitude is critical, especially when you're a young player in this league. Here's Bosh. Missed inside.
First option,
Those are
Bosh.
chances almost always you can rely
Leader
on
of the
him to get the 2
Bobcats.
points, but the D just enough.
Okay,
to keep
Mello,
him out of
I see you.
And love the muscle Anthony brings.
Remember when this game was a blowout?
Spot, takes pride
I sure
in
don't.
working everyone
It's not
when
like the
he's that
Huskies
deep
are coming back from a
inside.
10-point deficit.
Evans dishes to Wiggins.
It's
Howard
not
with
like
a screen
Tyreek is
on
taking
Howard.
over the game for him.
Here's Wiggins. Here's Howard. And the rejection by Embiid. They get a hand on it. Here's Beasley. It's rebounded
Oh,
by Charlotte.
Beasley.
Yeah,
Good
I mean,
recovery,
they were
but
offensively,
man,
they were
you gotta
about as
finish those.
inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
Well, because you can do a bunch of
Wiggins.
things well, but if you're incapable of scoring, none of the rest of that stuff really matters.
I don't know if that was a block or not. I think it was considered a steal. Melo open.
Good on the shot.
1 point game.
Charlotte lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Anthony.
Let's get it.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Howard's a special snowflake right now.
Wiggins, and once again off the mark by Charlotte.
Well, it appears as though he has lost his touch a little after connecting on 2 in the first quarter.
Beasley and 1. Heat Bees.
3-point play going to the line for 1.
Look at him flexing.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Toronto shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Those are some big loops for shoelaces. Like, man, you just want to pull those apart. Heat Bees.
Strong take to get the foul there after not getting it there in the first quarter.
Charlotte trailing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
I'm not worried about Bees until Jimbo's tells me, hey, I'm cutting him.
The dish to Bogdanovich. Screened by Howard. And Bogdanovich kicks.
You know Tyreek's taking this little shot.
And misses it off the right
You knew
side.
it was coming.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
We
Show.
so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime report. Well, for Toronto, Kenny, what do you think?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on
2
offense.
big blocks.
Winning that little cat and mouse game,
47%.
they'll be difficult to beat.
Only down 1 board and a steal.
And that wraps up the half.
Toronto. They're legit. The commissioner said so, so you know it's true.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. And Toronto has possession. The lead is 2 on the court for Charlotte. You've got Bojan Bogdanovich. Tyreek Evans out there with Wiggins. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Howard in at the 5. Anthony, the pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. Embiid, the screen. For 3.
CSJ. Oh, Embiid. Okay, I see you.
And Toronto leads by 4.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Wiggins kicks to Howard.
Everyone Bosh is being a credit to the team before Tyreek started ball hogging.
Evans against Smith. Evans attacking. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right side Holiday. Beasley the screen. Evans against Smith. Feeds it to Beasley. That shot off. Evans with some nice D. Charlotte trails by 4. Wiggins with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Evans can't get that one to fall. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second.
Tyreek's literally going to chuck this game away from him.
He fires. Smith missing again.
Literally.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. And when you look at Dennis Smith Jr., you aren't blown away by.
Look, you got Bosh open.
First, but
You got Bosh
he's
open.
Incredibly gifted for a player.
Oh!
Great speed and quickness.
Dribble boost, fall off the screen.
And you got to appreciate the determination
Into a slam
that
jam.
Bogdanovich showed there. When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to finish at the basket.
Beasley dishes to Anthony. Over Bogdanovich. No good off the back of the rim. And with Dennis Smith, it isn't just burst of speed. It's his play
Bosh
on
is
the open
open.
floor and
Just pass
Greg
the Bosh.
running end to end, which
Gets
is phenomenal.
buckets.
Yeah, he also just jumps and finishes at the rim like a shooting guard. He's only 6'2", 6'3", but he gets.
He made it, but
like a wing player.
I don't know.
a lot like
He's going to get hot, and he's just not going to
when he
pass the ball
bursts on
ever
the
again.
scene.
You almost need Tyreek to be cold.
Beasley the screen. It's Beasley on the wing. Holiday left side.
Good pass, Bees. He set the screen for him. That might be even better.
Smith.
What was
Launches a
that?
three.
Nice physics there, 2K. MB putting in work.
And Toronto leads by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
There's a good screen. It's Evans on the wing, covered by Smith. Howard kicks to Bogdanovich.
Well players to pass to. You passed to Dwight Howard off on the outside.
Over Anthony.
Bogdanovich, what are you doing?
And Toronto will go.
You gotta get the Bosch. First option Bosch is the Bobcats.
Smith with it. Beasley outside.
It's okay. Beasley knows what he's doing.
The screen.
He's gonna try and get a bucket.
It's rebounded by Charlotte.
He did his part. He got the hockey assist on that one. If it had gone in.
Evans with it. Now Smith defending. Bosch the screen. Wiggins dishes to Evans. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get
that was a clean block.
With all the contact.
You got to respect the physicality of Evans. Excellent at drawing contact on his way up.
For Charlotte, they had shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And both free throws good for Tyreek Evans. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter.
And this is where you milk the clock.
You're exactly right. No reason to give your opponent another crack at this. It's all you.
And Holiday kicks to Anthony. Over Bogdanovich. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Holiday.
You know Tyreek's going to jack up a 3 from half court.
And the defense can only do so much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Toronto ahead. They're up by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter.
Can the Huskies close it out? The most dangerous lead in basketball. The 2-point lead.
Charlotte shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Beasley is out there with
I
Joel
remember
Embiid.
Charlotte was like a real team.
Then it's
Bosch was the
Anthony,
#1 option.
and it's Holiday, and it's shooting.
And Tyreek took over.
So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Bogdanovich, the 31st pick in the 2011 draft. Played in Turkey, Chris, for 3 years and finally came over to the NBA in 2014.
Yeah, he made all-rookie second team that season. Now entering his prime and certainly very capable offensively.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Smith kicks to Anthony. Over Evans. Anthony can't hit.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it a tough one.
Now the pass to Evans. Kicks to Bosch. To take the lead. That puts
first option Bosch.
And Charlotte leads by 2.
And you gotta like the interior game of Bosch. Excellent at using that high release to get shots up and over the D.
Get him, Embiid. Get him.
Embiid the screen. In the corner, Smith with it.
DSJ. Give me the hot sauce and the lead.
Don't forget, he had a 3 in the first half. He can really hurt you from out there.
Wiggins passes to Howard. Evans against Smith. From 12 feet out, and that one is good.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
Here's Beasley. Here's Anthony. And it's good from the elbow. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended,
we're going back and
both
forth.
teams still hungry.
No true winner. Now up to Tyreek Evans and Chris Bosch, and stay free, please.
And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Good grief, that might have just been the worst play this whole SummerSim.
Anthony can't hit.
Imagine getting the board.
For Charlotte, they've gone two
Imagine
for
a
from
free
the field
dunk and
since
you can't
we
even
started
hit
the final
that.
quarter of play. Got that one up quick.
The Bugs
6 points for Bojan
decided to
Bogdanovic.
redeem himself.
And
That's just up to Howard.
He's a seasoned veteran, comfortable having the rock in his hands when it's a big possession.
Beasley kicks to Anthony. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth.
So Charlotte had a 9-point lead at
This
one
team is
point.
stepping up, rising to the challenge. Yet another.
Back when Tyreek did not have the
Howard
ball.
with a screen on Holiday. Here's
Now they're down
Evans.
1.
And Embiid pulls it down. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range.
Tyreek, what are you
here in
doing?
the fourth.
You're about to choke the game away.
Beasley with a screen on Evans. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh,
The kick out to Holiday.
oh, give me the hot sauce.
A three-pointer off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Evans. Toronto grabs the miss.
Oh, man.
And here comes Holiday. leading
Oh,
the
man.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
We want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning in
Smith
to.
trying to prove his point as the
Charlotte calls
assist leading
timeout.
rookie of the year.
They're down by 3. There's 48 seconds left
Melo
in
out
the
here
fourth quarter.
dropping 48
And the
on
presentation
fools.
of our Jordan player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
And we've got an update here, so let's
Tyreek,
check in
no.
with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break.
Stay
This is a
free.
close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players,
Melo is
"Let
red
up
hot.
now, fellas.
It's the
This
fourth
is when
quarter.
we make our move right now." Kevin?
You got jacket 3. You got to hit the 3.
On the wing, Wiggins puts one up from 19. Nails it. What a
Had to be
beautiful
a 3,
shot
though.
to bring him to within 3.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
DSJ can hit his free throws because he's not a bust.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And how about the confidence that Smith plays the game with? He knows he's not the biggest guy out there. That doesn't stop him from being the most aggressive.
That's a great effort at the line, making
Dang,
it
he
a
just-
possession game.
Charlotte calls
That poor
timeout.
cheerleader.
They're behind by 5. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Parachutes looks him down.
Embiid with
I
the
got you
steal.
parachutes.
And so they foul intentionally.
Imagine choking this game away.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point.
Imagine having a 9-point
That's
lead.
killer instinct at the line, helping them pull away a little.
Bosh.
Then imagine being down by 7.
Bosh passes to Bogdanovic. The 3 knocks down the trifecta.
I just love how Bosch has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Cut
So
Tyreek.
the big win by Toronto in a tight game.
Cut him.
Well, all right, David.
You got to
thank
cut
you.
him.
And that'll wrap it
Keep
up.
B's, cut Evans. Oh, man. Melo dropping 60 on people. Embiid with 39 boards. Dennis Smith, 24. Beasley with 15. Holiday with 9. Howard with 6. Bog with 18. Cut me with 24 off 3 of 11. And I didn't do nothing wrong, coach. I promise I'll drop 20 next game off 10 for 40 shooting. Chris Bosh with 30. Bosh starting to go off. Wiggins with 36. Wiggins also going off. Of course, Bobcats without red line right in the paint. Huskies with that little triangle in the paint. Because we have to. We just have to. I just want this to be known. You missed 3 from inside the paint. You missed 3 from inside the arc. Then you missed your 2 from outside the arc, and one of them was a half-court chuck. But yeah, that's a wrap. See you next game.